Bassanio was poor. Despite being a nobleman, he was still poor. He lived in Venice and was madly in love with Portia, a rich heiress. Portia was also in love and demanded marriage, but her father forbade it, unless Bassanio had 3,000 gold coins.
I need 3,000 gold coins by my 3-month anniversary of my marriage, good friend.
I would go to the Jewish moneylender Shiloh to get some money, because my ships of money are at sea. Antonio went to Shiloh. Can you please lend me some money, Shylock?
Because of your unkindness in the past, if you don't, I will take a pound of your flesh.
Fine! Bassanio went with Gratiano to impress Portia at her house in Belmont. There was a puzzle that everyone who wishes to marry Portia must solve. There are 3 boxes, one silver, one lead. On each of them there was a riddle. In one of the 3 boxes there was a portrait of Portia. If you answer the riddle correctly to the box which holds the portrait of Portia, you have the option to marry her. Bassanio figures out the riddle, and they marry. Gratiano, in the process, marries Nerissa.
Keep this ring safe, my dear, no matter what.
Keep the ring safe no matter the cost.
Of course
we will. Meanwhile, Antonio's ships with money still hadn't returned due to a storm. Shylock was preparing to cut out a pound of Antonio's flesh.
Do you need assistance?
Antonio told her the whole story.
You can cut open a pound of his flesh as long as you don't cut any blood vessels.
Shylock, realizing he could not cut a pound without blood coming out, accepted 3,000 coins.
Because you have tried to kill this man by taking a pound of his flesh, the only way to fix your sin is to change to Christianity.
I'll give you anything for saving my friend's life.
The only thing I wish for is that ring on your finger.
Bassanio reluctantly handed over the ring. Gratiano ran after the lawyer and gave his ring too. The men returned home. The men were worried about what they would tell their wives.
Where is your ring?
They were both in trouble with their wives. Portia, who had been the lawyer, and Nerissa, who had been a clerk, were the ones who took their rings. They decided to give the rings back to their husbands. Antonio finally got the ships filled with money out of sea, and they all lived happily ever after, except Shylock, who hated having to convert to Christianity.